Navigating the challenges of projects outsourcing, the effective strategies and approaches. This presentation is based on a comprehensive literature review that I did for my assignment one, and to cover various aspects of project outsourcing, including the challenges faced and the strategy employed to overcome them. Hopefully, during the course of this presentation, I will also be sharing my personal experiences as regards the as regards of project outsourcing. Today in the agenda, we'll look at the importance of this review, the key terms, major challenges faced, the strategies to overcome these challenges, current and future trends. Then we conclude the presentation. Outsourcing has become an essential strategy for many organizations, seeking to reduce costs, access infinity talents around the world, and improve efficiency. Despite its benefits, outsourcing projects comes with significant challenges that can complicate project management and reduce and cause failures or include failures in a project. The purpose of this presentation is to review and synthesize the major challenges faced through the literature that I've looked at, my personal experience, and share the strategies used to overcome the issues with project challenges. Outsourcing. To set the stage, let's define some key terms. Outsourcing involves contracting out certain business functions or processes to external providers. Project management, in this context, refers to planning, execution, and monitoring of outsourced projects. During the course of this presentation, we'll also focus on the three main challenges: communication barrier, cultural differences, and the risk management issues. Then we'll discuss the strategies used to address these issues. Outsourcing introduces several challenges that will impact the project success. For me, I consult for Buchanan Technology, which is also a company that thrives on outsourcing receiving outsourced projects by different companies. So as I share these challenges, I'm only going to be reflecting on my own personal experiences with with outsourced projects that's being passed to my table. So one first issue and one of the major issues with outsourced projects is communication barriers. These communication barriers can lead to misunderstanding and delays, especially when the teams are in different time zones. I know for a fact that my team runs around the sun, and we're running around the sun. We have people in different locations in India. We have people in Americans, and we have people in Canada. From time to time, we find out that, oh yeah, we either miss a timeline because we do not sync with our time zones, or there's a project that's supposed to be done at X time and people are not available, or the key resource is not available, is not able to be able to meet that time zone. For example, we have a couple of maintenances that we do in IST time. IST, from my time, IST is 9 hours, 30 minutes ahead of Atlantic time. And we find out that there's a struggle in meeting for key resources like me or the other colleagues that have been longer in the team to be available for projects in IST time. I mean, except we find a way to sleep before then. Cultural differences also can affect teams' dynamics and collaboration. The way some things are done over at the different location is kind of different from the way things are done here. And a good example is I found out that in some other location that we have, they operate a 9 hour shift. And for we here, we operate 8 hours, where we have 30 minutes break. And the 9 hour shift, they require 1 hour break. And from time to time, we find out that again, because there's always a space or a gap in providing service because of the kind of time the time that they run. So like when they're on break, the system sometimes that we support probably have they have nobody supporting it, and I mean it leads to different kind of escalation. The risk management issues that also surfaces data security and compliance. Some data are allowed to be shared in Canada, but they're not allowed to be shared in the Americans. For sensitive information, PCI information, they're not allowed to be for the clients that we support. The Canadian data are not allowed to be shared in America, and vice versa. The reasons are for I mean pretty much security reasons and the compliance sometimes do not I mean they ensure that these data are not shared, and this could also end up in causing bottlenecks, and they all require strategies to mitigate. Communication barriers is significant. Communication barriers are significant challenge in outsourcing, that's for sure. To address this, organizations use different advanced to communication methods and tools to be able to help on this. For example, they use Teams. The one of the resources we have in the Far East. I mean, when they try calling us, sometimes they have issues in communicating with us, and we found out that okay, you jump on Teams, share your screen, and we get to communicate. I mean, the phone calls sometimes might not be helpful, so we jump on Teams and we share that screen and we support them through that. And sometimes we have to like I mean for the application I support it's for automation, so we put in documentations whereby when they have an issue they just click on the documentation and read it, then if they don't understand it they reach out to me or my team to be able to solve the issue. Cultural differences because of the different work ethics, work time, work practices, uh, they cause misalignments in time and they cause conflicts. Cost cultural training programs can enhance understanding and foster an inclusive environment. In this training, it's encouraged to have a sit down with different people working in different zones so that they can be an understanding on how the different things are done in different places. Creating this culture, this kind of training and this kind of sit down helps in creating a cultural bond that can help bridge the gap between diverse teams. Risk management is also one thing that is an issue. And for risk management, developing frameworks that will help in identifying and mitigating potential risks is very important. Contractual protections such as SLAs, OLAs will help, or we go a long mile to help ensure that things are done according to the paper. Regular audits is also important because it's going to help ensure compliance and security. In identifying some of these challenges, Khan and all conducted an analysis to to see the complexity in outsourcing relationship. They found out that there's an emphasis on contract management that will help mitigate challenges. This contract management will help mitigate challenges that comes with, for example, the uh the cultural differences and risk management, whereby you see there's a sit down and there's an agreed way of working between different parties. And it's in the also connected a systematic review on IT outsourcing decisions. They highlighted that various factors, including technology, organization, and environmental consideration, help in influencing decisions where we come back where it comes to outsourcing projects. Sendera and all examined a failed ISD project to understand the complexity involved, and they found out that the requirement ambiguity and effective risk management were major issues. The study highlights the need for clear communication and comprehensive documentation to ensure a project success. This documentation is very key for me from an experience because again, people from different locations do not really understand. I mean, they would understand better when things are documented and when things are agreed thoroughly. The outsourcing outsourcing is widely adopted in various sectors, particularly in IT. The current trend shows an increasing reliance on global talent. There are some skills and some there's a depth or lack of skills in for example in my own location, and we need to reach out to different other locations to be able to get that expertise. Challenges like communication barrier, cultural differences, risk management will always persist, and they require ongoing attention and innovation. Use of advanced technology such as Teams, Slack, is is the going thing now because even Zoom as well too, because like for outsourcing, you need to constantly be communicating with the outsource party, and the outsource party has to be communicating with the primary party to ensure that the services they're providing is what is agreed on. Looking ahead, AI and machine learning are expected to play a significant role in improving communication and predictive analytics. The use of virtual and augmented reality technology could provide immense environments for collaboration. Additionally, there will be a focus on developing adaptive and reliant outsourcing models that can respond to changing market dynamics and emerging risks. In summary, project outsourcing presents significant challenges in communication, culture, risk management. Effective strategy include the use of advanced technology, cultural cross-cultural training, and robust risk management frameworks and other kind of frameworks that will help streamline the things that needs to be done by the outsourced party. Future trends point to the use or the increased use of AI, virtual reality, and adaptive models in enhancing project outsourcing. Here are the key papers referenced in this presentation. Thank you very much for listening.